They can't get the goods from China. They can't sell clothes. They can't do this. Everything in the United States comes on a ship.
There is another major story happening right now, and I fear this is going to have massive repercussions post-election, because we won't see the repercussions of it for the next couple of weeks. But the situation involving the longshoremen, the international longshoremen strike, is starting to go hot right now, and this could affect virtually every good that we get and our entire supply chain in the country. So we're going to start by showing you, this is president of the International Longshoremen's Association. His name is Harold Daggett, threatening a strike unless his workers get more pay, and then we'll explain a bit on the other side.
These people today don't know what a strike is.
Right.
When my men hit the streets, from Maine to Texas, every single port, a lockdown. You know what's going to happen? I'll tell you. First week, be all over the news every night, boom, boom. Second week, guys who sell cars can't sell cars because the cars ain't coming in off the ships. They get laid off. Third week, malls start closing down. They can't get the goods from China. They can't sell clothes. They can't do this. Everything in the United States comes on a ship. They go out of business. Construction workers get laid off because the materials aren't coming in. The steel's not coming in. The lumber's not coming in. They lose their job. Everybody's hating the longshoremen now because now they realize how important our jobs are. Now I have the president screaming at me, I'm putting a Taft-Hartley on you. Go ahead. Taft-Hartley means I have to go back to work for 90 days. That's a cooling off period. Do you think when I go back for 90 days, those men are going to go to work on that pier? It's going to cost the companies money to pay their salaries. Well, they went from 30 moves an hour maybe to 8. They're going to be like this. Who's going to win here in the long run? You're better off sitting down and let's get a contract and let's move on with this world. And in today's world, I'll cripple you. I will cripple you, and you have no idea what that means. Nobody does.
All right, so there's a lot to unpack here. First off, Connor made the point that on his shirt there, it says a force to be reckoned with. And this guy, like him or not, clearly is a force to be reckoned with. You know, what's interesting about that video, and then we'll get into the specifics, is we never see anyone doing anything real anymore. When I just showed you the video of don't, and it's meaningless, don't. No one uses real power anymore. Trump's going to try to use real power, right? But we don't see people using real power. Whether I agree with him or not here, and again, we'll get to that in just a second, seeing someone exert power is kind of interesting, isn't it? And he has like sort of a mafia way of speaking. We'll shut you down. You see everything that's going to happen. It's not going to happen overnight, but okay. And then the car salesman can't sell the cars and all that stuff. But it's actually real, what he's saying. Okay, but basically every good that we get from out of this country gets to our shores, and then his guys have to unload it and make sure that the stuff gets there, whether it's your shoes or your cars or your fruit or whatever else. So if these guys went on strike, the repercussions throughout the economy over the course, it wouldn't just happen overnight, right? There's a certain amount of inventory that are at car lots right now. There's a certain amount of inventory at your supermarket and at Foot Locker. But over time, especially we're rolling into the Christmas season, this could be absolutely devastating to our economy and the entire country.